All right, let's take a look at that tail of the tape. 23 years young for Garcia, 34 Melendez, or Melendez, excuse me. Official weight 115, right on the dot for Garcia, 114.4 for Melendez. And the official height, 5'3" for both of these girls. Check this out. Reach advantage is going to go for Melendez with a 2-inch reach advantage. Professional record, 1-0 for Melendez, 6-1-0 for Garcia. Our heavy favorite is going to go to Garcia on the betting odds.
Let's go up inside the cage with the voice of the Octagon, Felipe de Maria.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the women's strawweight division. Señoras y señores, nuestro siguiente combate es a 3 asaltos de 5 minutos en la categoría femenil de peso paja Deluxe Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas, récord profesional, una ganada, 0 perdidas, una altura de 1,61 m, peso oficial 114.4 libras. Presenting now, on the white corner, she's an MMA fighter, per record of 1 win, no losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall and official weight 114.4 pounds. Fighting straight out of Ciudad de México, she's Daniela Meléndez. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en striking, récord profesional, 6 ganadas, 1 perdida, una altura de 1,61 m, peso oficial 115 libras. Presenting now, on the black corner, she's a striker, per record of 6 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall and official weight 115 pounds. Fighting straight out of Ocotlán, Estado de México, she's Dana Garcia. The third inside the cage, el tercero sobre la jaula, Gerardo Cruz.
I get the feeling that this could be our fight of the night. So when he does, you heard it first. I'm excited to see Daniela and Dana going against each other, and as we said before, Dana could be a candidate to go for the title, but Daniela would certainly want to be anything but a stepping stone here inside the black and gold cage. Gerardo Cruz is ready, and here we go. Let's step inside the black and gold cage. Alongside UFC veteran Alex Soto, I am Francisco X Rivera. Glad that you can join us. Melendez, all white. Garcia with a black and gold outfit. Melendez trying to be aggressive. Good jabbing there from Garcia as well.
Yeah, Melendez is taking advantage of those extra 2 inches of reach, keeping her jab really long, keeping her at bay. I definitely want to do that against Garcia with all that experience that she has.
Exactly, and you can tell Garcia is self-conscious in the beginning, trying to keep her distance and coming inside there with those 2 jabs.
Nice parry there from Melendez. So those jabs were coming in. She was getting ready for the counter. Garcia recognized that and just backed off from the attack.
Missing there was Melendez going for the combination.
She's got to keep her on the outside, just like that. Throwing combinations, staying on the outside for Melendez. Keeping her out. Nice counter.
Look at Garcia sticking and moving once again with the jab game. Trying to find her space inside the pocket. Her last fight at Lux 31 in Mexico City, she was able to close the distance, go to the ground, and win via guillotine against Hannah Ramos.
The only issue here I'm seeing from Melendez is every time she throws that leg kick, she's dropping both hands and she's getting countered by Garcia very effectively. Nice on the outside, stick and move from Melendez.
Daniela Meléndez, a 30-year-old, very experienced in the amateur circuit. This is her 2nd pro fight. Her debut came at Lux 26 back in September of 2022. Oh, nice. Good combination there by Melendez, finishing with a kick or knee to the midsection.
And you see how Garcia's like trying to cut off the cage, right? Look at that. Look at Melendez is up against the cage now. That's when Garcia has the opportunity to really land some good punches.
Double jab there from Dana Garcia. Trying to close that range. Starting in midsection, going high. She missed on both opportunities. Wow. And we're starting to feel
Heavy punches.
yeah. The leather sound all the way up to our cage side position here.
Hands in. And you can see Garcia is really respecting that reach of Melendez. Trying to stay on the outside, trying not to get tagged.
And
Oof.
yeah, look at Garcia. I thought she was going to go for the takedown there. She was ducking, trying to avoid the punch.
Well, she was setting her up with an elbow. It was very sneaky. I like the way she did that. She threw that elbow right up the middle.
Wow. Look at that hook
Oh,
going
nice
to the
left hook.
body and then goes to the head of Daniela Meléndez. So her boxing is finally coming to fruition.
Well, she's finding ways to close the distance, and that's what she's struggling. Trying to get those combinations in to get inside. But you see Melendez is moving left and right, avoiding that. It's in these exchanges when Melendez goes straight back that Garcia has a good opportunity to really land some heavy punches.
Yeah. Good jabs there from Daniela Meléndez as well, trying to stay away from that dangerous punch from Dana Garcia. We have a minute left here in round number 1. Lux Challenge 39 live from Puebla. Happy that you can watch us on Fubo TV.
Oof. Left, right there from Melendez. Just barely misses on that counter, but Garcia still hasn't been very effective on landing some big punches that as soon as I say that, of course, lands a left hook.
Yeah. There's still plenty to see from these two fighters, both explosive, very fast. So far, they've gone for the stand-up game. Even though they've both won their last fights via submission. Melendez won via armbar, and Garcia won via guillotine.
That's a nice jab there. Garcia lands.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
great combinations.
Good
Now, here's
combination.
an
Garcia
opportunity.
keeps it going. Both hitting each other inside the pocket.
Looks like Melendez got the best of her, though. She threw a nice left hook that landed.
This is what we are expecting from both ladies. Good finish to round number 1 between Dana Garcia and Daniela Meléndez here in Puebla.
Yeah. So yeah, Garcia started to find some really good opportunities for herself. As soon as she became a little bit more aggressive, started pushing Melendez up against the fence, and that's where she's going to find, you know, her success. Be a little bit more aggressive, cut the cage off, make it short, and get dirty with it. Because right now, Melendez is still being able to maintain that distance from Garcia, maintain solid jabs. Some of them are landing pretty well, and she connected beautifully with that left hook. But you know, I'd like to see Garcia just be a little bit more aggressive in this next round.
All right, so plenty to come here between the ladies, Daniela Meléndez and Dana Garcia, going for the win here in the beautiful city of Puebla. Lux Challenge 39. Gerardo Cruz is ready, and we're ready to jump into the octagon. This is Lux Challenge 39. Dana Garcia, black outfit. Daniela Meléndez, all in white. Was there any advantage that you saw from either two of these fighters in round number 1?
Well, I really love how Melendez has been able to keep Garcia out in the distance, keeping her and just really taking advantage of those extra, that reach advantage. But Garcia right here is she's struggling. She's struggling to close the distance. You know, every time she comes in, she gets caught with a counter from Melendez. And so she's trying to, right now, she went for that desperate takedown to try to close the distance, try to slow Melendez down or keep her in one place, but not finding much success there.
What's interesting about these two fighters, when you compare her stats, Melendez is 30 years old, but only has 1 pro fight. It seems that sometimes, the age experience, she's already 30 years old. She's 7 years the elder of
Nice
Dana
upper.
Garcia, and despite having less fights, it seems that she looks very calm, very mature, and that could actually help.
Yeah, well, there's some attributes here that Melendez has, right? She's got a little bit of height advantage, reach advantage, and she's also, being very composed here in this fight. This is her second professional fight here with us, and she's familiar with this, and she's had an extensive amateur MMA career. There's a nice combination that landed for Garcia, but again, it's really had to cut her off. She's allowing Melendez to really walk around her. She's got to be cutting it off. There it is, right there.
Another good combination from Melendez. And let's see when the disruptive, smothering style of Dana Garcia will come to play here.
There it is again. She lets Melendez comes out to the center of the cage. A lot of room for her to move around. There, she's got her up against one of the walls here. Cut it off, boom. There's a little bit of success there for her, Garcia. She's just got to be a little bit more commitment too, more aggressive on those strikes.
Trying to find her angles. Dana Garcia, she missed on the third punch. It seemed that her jabbing was getting her inside, and finally she goes to the midsection. Another try there from Dana Yaciri Garcia.
She's attacking, Garcia's attacking the body and on Melendez. Melendez has already kind of adjusted her shirt, and been like, okay, so I think it is effective, those body shots. But look how fast Melendez is.
Yeah.
Keeping her on distance, getting lots of space.
And Garcia's corner is asking her to try to shorten the distance to throw combinations, but she seems frustrated with that height advantage of Daniela Meléndez, and the way, as you mentioned, the way she moves around side to side, not being a target for Dana Garcia. Good counter there from Melendez.
Yeah, and it's landing. There it is, beautiful. There it goes, got double unders now. Should be able to get this takedown. Very important that she gets this. Nice. All right, this is a great opportunity now. Double unders here. She's able to get that takedown.
Both of these fighters have ground game experience, so let's see if Dana is able to get this one to the ground.
Oof. Nice. Oh, nice body shots there from Garcia.
Another one there. Seems like Garcia's trying to weaken the midsection. Big knee right there, close to the cage.
No, this is an opportunity here, Garcia, to take a lot of damage here. Let's her off the hook here.
Well, everything's hunky-dory until you start getting hit in the midsection.
I don't think I've ever heard you say that before.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's a good one.
I was going to say jolly.
Oh, right hand lands for Garcia.
Now, it seems like her confidence is back, and Melendez has nowhere to go now. Another one.
She's being very aggressive. This is what she needs to do. Get out there and a little bit more power in those punches too. She's really letting them out.
A big one there. Jab and cross, and another combination. Dana Garcia finally found her groove.
And look at that. Now she's rushing while she's up against the cage. Putting pressure on Melendez. That's what she needs to do.
Double jabbing again, throwing some overhand rights. Good jab right there, straight to the nose of her opponent. See that she's bleeding now. So one more thing to be self-conscious about.
Oh, she's attacking the body, man. Beautiful, the Mexican style right there.
Yeah. And I think Melendez wants for the bell to ring now. She's waiting for the horn. She took plenty of attack and damage here in this second round, so Garcia's back.
Yeah, absolutely. I think she's finding her groove, like you mentioned, and I think a lot of that has to do with, her, confidence in her striking exchanges, especially when she's putting in that pressure. Watch that, coming in forward, she's able to land these things. So look at that beautiful knee, right up the middle, up against the cage. Right hand. There just has to be a little bit more pop to those punches. I mean, she's almost pushing those punches in those combinations for Garcia. She's really got to let those hands go and then put a little bit more pop. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it really, but she's just got to really let those hands go.
Wow, good second round. And as I said, this was my fight of the night prediction. We finally saw or got a taste of what these two ladies can bring inside the octagon in the second round. All righty, let's see if Melendez can come back because the momentum has completely shifted. Glad to be back in Puebla. And after 2 quick finishes, we're gone the distance for the first time tonight. Let's get it back inside the black and gold cage. Dana Garcia in the black and gold outfit. Daniela Meléndez all in black. So according to your previous comments, are we even then? If we're judging the fight?
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I think Garcia got the end of that last round, got some more damage in there, and already Garcia's coming in. So I would say 1-1 on this in this fight. Very difficult to tell though.
All right, there goes Garcia.
Nice.
Trying to find the clinch, maybe some knees. Beautiful one.
Again, closing the distance, pushing, putting pressure on Melendez, taking that one physical advantage away from her, getting the fight nice and close.
If Garcia takes this one to the ground, it could be it for Daniela Meléndez. So she's trying to defend the takedown at the same time, block those knees to the midsection.
And she's attacking the body, man. I mean, she's been working that body all night. Look at that, head, 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 and now she's gonna switch it to the body. See that?
Oh, wow. That's exactly what her corner was asking, knee to the face. And she gets a big one there.
There goes double underhooks here, boom, easy. Should be a nice shots here to the ribs. Or even try to go for that takedown if she wants to get it. But right now, she's being very successful right now.
Yeah, the pro experience of Dana Garcia is finally coming to fruition here in round number 3. And Melendez finally escapes. She was going for the Muay Thai clinch, but she got hit once again. And she needs to step back a little bit, rethink her strategy.
Already Garcia's cutting up the cage. This is exactly what I was calling for in the first round. Cutting off the cage, and she's doing it. Comes naturally to some fighters.
Yeah, then again, it seems to be a case of getting hit constantly. Your strategy changes completely.
Exactly. Let's see if Melendez is able to adjust here. We still got plenty of time here in this last round.
Yeah, Garcia keeps on going for it. She looks much more composed than what we saw from her in round number 1. Oh.
Left hook, right hand.
Yeah.
Beautifully landed.
And what we've noticed, being right next to the black corner, she's listening very carefully to every instruction she gets from her corner and applying those hints. So I think very disciplined, good strategy there from the corner. Dana Garcia following it well, and look at what's happened, how the fight has turned around after a bad first round for her.
Nice push up against the cage there for Garcia. Now we're back in here again. Let's see if Garcia can put to work. Nice attack in the body. You know, really slows Melendez down, you know, when you work on somebody on the body the whole time, and you know, the fighter starts to, you know, slow down considerably, especially when you have that fighter running around and it's hard to get a hold of.
Yeah. And with under 2 minutes left here in round number 3, this is all she needs. Chasing, and then securing the fight. Let's see if Melendez can be a bit more aggressive. She might be losing when it comes to points.
Nice.
Garcia keeps on chasing, as we said. Jabs goes to the midsection just in case. Might be going for that takedown that could secure the fight for her.
This could be it. We're now way past the halfway point. Garcia is going to work here.
See, going for the clinch. Another knee to the midsection. Good counter from Melendez. She needs to get going.
Oh,
she
nice
gets hit
counters.
again. Unable to land any punches after a good first round, Daniela Meléndez. We have a minute left.
Corner's asking Melendez to go out there and just keep attacking. Try to get a combination, try to finish this fight.
So Garcia coming to this fight with a record of 6-1, 4 straight wins.
Nice.
She's about to get a victory that will put her up there in the contenders list against the current champion, Saray Orozco.
There it is, up against the cage, cutting off the corner. I mean, this is exactly what she's doing now, making it really different for Melendez.
Oh, wow. 3-punch, 4-punch combination there from Dana Garcia. She knows she's got the fiber. She's still trying to close strong.
Another left hook lands there for Garcia in the counter.
All right, 10 seconds. Melendez stepping back and punching a little bit, but she cannot withstand the pressure. A good effort there from Melendez at the end. It was a fight of the night contender. Not quite there, but it's still an entertaining product that we saw here between Dana Garcia and Daniela Meléndez. It seems, unless something dramatic happens, Dana should be able to get her 5th straight victory and 7th overall as a pro.
I think so. I think you're right. I think Garcia moves up here. Moves up a bracket in the ranks on the female, flyweight division. So good on her, man. Garcia, I think she did great. Started off a little rough that first round. Melendez looked fantastic in that round, but just wasn't able to really, put something together after, Garcia started putting a little bit more pressure. Very interesting fight. I think very interesting stylistically. This fight panned out very well. Melendez looked great. I mean, she's only, that was only her 2nd professional fight. So I can't wait to see her again. I think she's going to do a fantastic career. But she did face a fighter with, with, 6 more fights than she does. And, and it showed. It showed the difference there.
So Dana Garcia about to get her win. But let's go to the official decision first with Felipe de Maria.
Señoras y señores, después de 3 asaltos nos vamos a las tarjetas de los jueces. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone the distance, and after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards for a decision. All judges scored the fight 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision to Dana Garcia!
Well, I don't know about the 30-27. But, not to take anything away from Dana, but still, she was a clear winner.